how to increase your sales in the next 60 days without increasing your marketing spends. In this video, I'll tell you how to do that systematically and how to do that strategically, right? So let's start. The first thing that you need to do is have digital analytics on your website. Once you have digital analytics on your website, that will give you a very solid foundation of data through which you would be able to drive your decisions with what is actually happening, with the truth, right? Once you have ensured that you are tracking all the key user interactions on your digital asset, the next thing that you need to do is do analysis of that data by asking questions. So one example, a quick example can be comparing the mobile conversion rate versus the desktop conversion rate. So even today, most of the websites have been designed keeping the desktop experience in mind, while most of the traffic is coming from the mobile platforms. So if you find this insight that your mobile conversion rate is not as good as desktop conversion rate, so you're leaving a lot of money on the table, it's time to get it mobile optimized and get that money back, right? Another example can be comparing the conversion rates of the various product page categories. So for example, you're getting a lot of traffic from Facebook on your product pages, on your collection pages, and on your home page. You need to compare the conversion rates of the various page categories. Okay, so if you find that the product page converts better than the collection pages or the home page, then you need to optimize your campaigns to get more traffic to the product pages instead of the collection page and home page, while at the same time you can initiate efforts to optimize your collection page and your home page. The third thing, which is critical, is to create a funnel of all the stepwise conversion rates. Let me explain. So you need to have a stepwise conversion rate from your home page to your product pages, product page to your cart page to your checkout, checkout to payment, payment to review, and review to order confirmation, right? Once you have this funnel, what it would enable you is to pinpoint where in the entire user journey your users are facing the highest friction. So once you have identified the friction, you can proceed towards reducing that friction. And how would you do that? That is my third step. In the third step, you would start running experiments, because now you need to start doing things from the data-driven point of view, from the truth, not just by a gut feeling. Let's take an example. Suppose you have discovered through the data that your product page is not converting as good as it's supposed to convert. And you come up with certain hypothesis that maybe because there are so many external links on the page, the users are getting distracted and they are not going into the cart, rather they are going elsewhere. Okay, so if without any kind of experiment you decide to get rid of all the links, it can act as a negative way as well, because it can happen that to some of the users, particularly to the new users that are coming on their digital asset, these external links act like a social proof. They act like a proof that your website or your company is a authentic, genuine company with whom they can transact. So you need to run a proper A/B test in which to 50% of the people you would show that external link, and to the 50% of the remaining people you would just show your regular version. And then after some time, when you have the statistically significant data, you can compare which variant is performing better and make that as a default variant. Now I said 60 days. Why not 45 days? Why not 30 days? Why not 10 days? Because the idea is to create a system. The idea is to make some mistakes in these coming 60 days, to learn from those mistakes and create your own system. A system to continually optimize your digital asset through data. So let's say you develop your system and you do this with discipline for the next 1 year, and you discover 5 experiments which produce variants that are performing better than what was the default version of the site at that time. So these 5 experiments can have small incremental benefits, but when they add up, they give a big boost to your digital asset, and hence you would be able to generate more conversion, more sales without increasing your marketing spends. Now let's say you do this with discipline, and by doing that, in time your site, your digital asset is the best in the industry. And there comes a point that other sites, other competition, they try to copy a feature. So they can copy one feature, they can copy 2 features, but they cannot copy your system. Once you have developed that system would act like a competitive advantage in your business model, right? So this is how you can increase your sales in the next 60 days without increasing your marketing spends. This was my message for this video. I would love to know your feedback in whichever platform you discover this video. My name is Sanmeet Singh Walia from Data Vinci Analytics Agency. I would love to stay in touch with you. So let's stay in touch. Till then, take care. Goodbye.